Here's how Jaguar Realestate, a Swiss developer that builds residential projects, won a housing tender in the city of Lausanne on Lake Geneva. And the interesting thing is they didn't win because they invented something revolutionary. They won because they combined a set of very practical ideas that had already proven themselves elsewhere. And none of them were particularly radical on their own, but the combination of them convinced the city of Lausanne to award them a project worth over 45 million Swiss francs in the eco-district of Plaines-du-Loup in Lausanne. And it's actually a great example of what really wins public tenders. So what did they do? First, they showed they understood what the city was looking for. For this tender, Lausanne wanted housing that would support community life in the new neighborhood. So Jaguar built that directly into their proposal. They reserved spaces in the building for shared use. They committed that future residents would also help decide what goes into those spaces. And second, they looked at housing models that were already working in other places with similar climate and lifestyle. Take Montreal, for example. You have many residential buildings that include shared spaces for residents. And they adapted some of those ideas to Lausanne, and this led to 3 concrete ideas in their project. Idea number 1, living as a community. The building includes a shared residence lounge designed for everyday use, and future residents help define what should be inside: a fireplace, bookshelves with shared books and board games, a TV, and comfortable areas where people can both work and relax. And even the gym equipment was chosen together with the residents, so the space would actually be used. Then idea number 2, rooftop as a shared space. So instead of adding more apartments, the developer dedicated the best space in the building to the community. And the rooftop terrace connects directly to an event room with a kitchen, which allows residents to host kids' birthday parties, celebrations, or gatherings there, and without bringing these large groups into their apartments. The furniture and the barbecue were also chosen together with the residents in that case. Idea number 3, cargo bike infrastructure. And they thought about everyday mobility. So the building includes bike rooms designed for cargo bikes with charging plugs, wide doors, and direct access to the street. This makes it much easier for families to enter and leave the building with larger bikes. Now, here's the key point. None of these ideas are revolutionary. They're actually quite simple. Jaguar didn't try to invent something completely new. They looked at ideas that already worked, combined them, and adapted them to what the city for this neighborhood wanted. And that matters because public tender committees are usually very conservative. They're not looking for radical experience. They just want the project to get done. So they want practical ideas that have already worked somewhere else. So the takeaway is simple. If you want to win more public tenders, look for ideas that already work, show clear examples of where they've worked before, and adapt them to the local culture and expectations. Because very often you don't win by having the most revolutionary idea. You win by showing that your ideas are credible, proven, and fit the place.